With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful Sunday morning. It's a beautiful day in Sonoma. Before we begin, let's just take a moment to settle down. So wherever you are, just find a comfortable position to be in, that you could be still in for some time. Pull up your spine straight. Open your shoulders. Close your eyes and lighten your mind. Invite that peace, calming, cooling sensation in your eyes. Feel that calmness, the coolness in your eyes. Relax your facial muscles. Imagining a beautiful flower unfolding. Relax your neck, shoulders, spine. Soften the belly and get grounded. Watch the breath rising from the navel, coming towards your heart as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, attention going back to the navel. This vertical movement of your attention with each breath. As the next breath rises towards the heart, the beautiful lotus of the heart unfolds. As the breath goes out, all the petals coming together. Holding this imagery in your mind, continue to breathe. Opening of the heart lotus and closing of the heart lotus with each breath. With the next in-breath, as the lotus opens, keep it open. And let the breath just come and go. Your mind is focused on the fully opened heart lotus. Color of the petals. The stalk coming all the way to the navel, to the belly button. Lungs are like the leaves of the lotus, and the petals fully open. A golden light surrounding the heart lotus. For a moment, pause your breath and think about the stillness of your eyes. mind resting in the center of the forehead. Release the breath before you begin to stress. Pause it again. Stillness of the body, stillness of the breath, stillness of the eyes, stillness of the mind. Thank you. And gently open your eyes. Today is a very special day. It is a festival of Diwali, Deepavali, being celebrated in India and all over the world, wherever people are aware of this special day. It's also known as Festival of Lights. Diwali, Diwali, or Deepavali. It's also beginning of a new year, according to one of the Indian calendars. Stories are many. And one of the stories is, on this day, Ram, the God incarnate on earth, after being in exile for 14 years, returned home to his kingdom, together with Sita, his wife, and brother, and friends. And all the population of the kingdom welcomed their crown prince by decorating the town with lights everywhere. So Deepavali is celebrated as a time of coming back home. How does this story relate to you, to us today? Imagine, or not imagine, probably we all know it, when we are disconnected from ourself, wandering in the forest of mind, losing our Shakti. When Ram was in the forest with Sita, Sita was abducted by Ravana. He was separated. Ram was separated from his wife. So when we are lost, wandering in the forest of the mind, we lose our Shakti. Somebody else abducts it. Ram had to wage a battle. That's a long story. I'll be sitting here for hours telling you the story. I'm not going in the story. But Ram had to wage the battle against Ravan with his monkey army, and they won the battle. And today, on this day, Ram returned back to his kingdom with Sita. So when we have been lost wandering in the mind, in the forest of our mind, today is the day to come back home to, united with your Shakti, and celebrating that arrival. So in your heart, in your mind, imagine as if you are coming back to yourself. Nobody has kidnapped your Shakti. Do not let anyone kidnap your Shakti. You have to claim your power today. If you are giving your Shakti, your energy to someone in a negative way, may it be the day to just cut that cord. And say to yourself, I claim my Shakti. I return home today and begin to do what I really came here to do. I was born. Why I was born? I was born as a human being to realize my divinity, to live my fullness, not waste my energy over things that are going to end sooner or later anyway. And on this day, people also worship, pay their respect to honor Mahalakshmi, the goddess who bestows wealth and prosperity in our lives. So, on Diwali night, there is a puja of Mahalakshmi as a prayer that, oh Mother, come, stay with us. May I never lack material means in my life. But Lakshmi is much more than just the money. Lakshmi is the bestower of true wealth. And what is our true wealth? The divine virtues. The divine virtues residing within us are our true wealth. Mahalakshmi, Lakshmi, if you have looked into images, she sits on a lotus. That's why I gave you the lotus meditation this morning. Lakshmi sits on the lotus. What does that tell us? When our heart is open, the richness automatically comes and sits on it. If our heart is closed, there is no place to sit. Mahalakshmi comes and looks, lotus is closed, she moves on. You may have all the wealth in the world, but if your heart is closed, you are really depriving yourself of that blessing. How can we open our heart? Through appreciation, through counting your blessings, through remembering those who you are connected with your heart. Being in gratitude is the best way to keep your heart open. And when your heart is open, Mahalakshmi comes and sits on it and gives you the blessing and gives everyone else blessing who is around in your life. May we never forget all the blessings that are truly in our life. There is a story. Mahalakshmi, today is a day of little story of remembering Mahalakshmi. So, Mahalakshmi rides on a owl. Owl, the O-W-L. In India, owl is another name for dumb, a fool. So Mahalakshmi riding on the owl just travels, just like Ganesh rides on a mouse, Shiva rides on a bull, Durga rides on a tiger. So every gods in Indian mythology have a means of transportation. So Lakshmi's chariot is an owl. What does that tell us? If you are carrying around Lakshmi in your pocket and going from one place to another. Now, so Mahalakshmi was riding on her owl and going door to door on this night, looking how people were remembering her and where she is going to stop. The owl flying stopped in front of one house. There was lots of commotion in the house. They were all blaming the woman who had broken the picture in the commotion of preparation for the puja. Picture of Mahalakshmi had slipped from her hand and had broken. And everybody was blaming her. That how could you be that stupid? Owl thought that was a great place for Lakshmi to stop because everybody was so disturbed by her picture being damaged, and everybody had so much devotion for Lakshmi in their hearts. Mahalakshmi said, "No, let's go on, move on." He said, "How could you leave? Everybody is so concerned about your picture being broken. They all love you so much." He said, "Come on." Went to another house. There was also puja happening. And everybody was laughing and relaxed and being playful with each other, and there was no tension. But there they saw the same thing had happened. A picture from the woman's hand had fallen down. The mother-in-law came in and she said, "Oh, don't worry, we'll get another picture." She sent her son to get another picture while he prepared for other pujas. It was not a big deal. Mahalakshmi said, "This is the house I'm going to stay in." Because over small things they don't blame each other, they don't fight with each other, they maintain their peace, they keep laughing and smiling and continuing to do whatever they do. I don't live in the picture. I live in the people's hearts. If their hearts are open for each other, if they love each other, they communicate with each other, they are friendly to each other, that's where I reside. I'm sure you are smart enough to get the gist of the story. Lakshmi is not in all these rituals and puja and this and that. Sometimes people get carried away by the rituals. Lakshmi does not reside in the rituals. She resides in the purity of your heart, beauty of your heart. If you are smiling with those around you and you are in good mood and keeping them happy, staying yourself happy, Lakshmi comes and fills your house with abundance. Where there is fighting, bickering, complaining, Lakshmi runs from that place. So Diwali is also a day to remind us to bring sweetness in our own life and in the life of those who are around me, my family members, my spouse, my children, my grandparents. And it's a day to stay in the remembrance of all the blessings, being in gratitude. May I find a way to appreciate whatever is in my life, less or more. We always have a little more than somebody else and a little less than somebody else. May we find true contentment in our heart today. This is the real puja of Mahalakshmi. if we have a complaint in our heart about anything or about anybody, maybe look at that. Just when I started satsang, I tried to give you a little meditation. Our little frog friend here started going on. I am sure you heard it, probably him too. And you can get very disturbed about that, or you can just let him join us. And as I let him join in my heart, he became quiet and went into meditation. Things come and go, you don't need to get irritated and worked up about every moment, about every little thing. Just keep doing whatever you need to do, maintaining the sweetness in your heart, and everything passes. What is most important thing is sweetness in your heart. And may we always find a way to appreciate whatever is in our life. Diwali. In India, it has turned into something totally different. Lots of fireworks and lights, and people also gamble this night. Mm-hmm. This is a real big problem there right now. Now, gambling, they carry money in their pocket going out. See, who is the owl? They are the fools who go gambling thinking they will win big money and come back home. They will bring Lakshmi that way. But in the process, they'll come back empty-handed. So may the Diwali not only be about the money and gold, may it be about our true wealth. That's love, compassion, kindness, harmony, peace, sweetness. This is Diwali. May Mahalakshmi come to you and your loved ones in the form of those divine virtues, and may we all live peacefully with love. This is the rich life. It's a long day here at the ashram. We have to do some preparations. The weather is good, so we are going to light up lamps and decorate the driveway and all over. And for you, please, wherever you are tonight, light a lamp made out of ghee in your house. Even one lamp, just in the evening time, straighten out your room a little bit, your house. It's a good day to cleaning and organizing. And just take a little time for that. Bring a little order to your house, your space. Whatever it is, just make it look a little nice. And in the evening time, light a lamp made out of ghee. And if you don't have ghee, don't let it be a problem. Use olive oil, just sesame oil, coconut oil, whatever you have. And take a little cotton, just twist it and put it in a little lamp or bowl, put a little ghee in it, oil in it, and light it, and just light a lamp in your own house. And that's a symbolic of may this flame of my light, this flame of my life continue to burn and spread light and warmth no matter where I am. I bow to Mahalakshmi residing in your heart and thank you for taking this time. Happy Diwali. Thank you all very much.